range move.
Just shot by Mayo is no good. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Cool hands. That's good. Cool hands got 6.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Bayless is checked in for Milwaukee. Baller passes to Mr. Moves. Here's Hutchinson from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 15.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Timeout called the Bucks.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Monroe. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. That one misses. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Baller passes to Chandler. Here's Mr. Moves, defended by Henson. Here's Mr. Moves. 16 points for him. Back to Chandler. Here's Cool Hands. Here's Hutchinson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Bayless kicks to Mayo. And it's Mayo again missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Here's Mr. Moves.
Fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Hutchinson, and that's going to be a travel. Let's look back in the regular season for a moment and bring up a list of the best three-point shooting small forwards in basketball. You take a look at Baller. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
I mean, his range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with him.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Plumlee is checked in for John Henson. Bucks trail by 20. Bayless dishes to Plumlee, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Coolham. And he knocks. Milwaukee making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Bucks have gone 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Parker out, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Parker. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And here's the break. Here's Hutchinson.
Oh! Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Parker up top. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Cool hands, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's cool hands, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for cool hands. 8 rebounds, and he's picked up 1 dime. You know, he didn't get to the line.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Jared Bayless.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those.
So he gets them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Bucks trail by 21. Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
The Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity. Get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said. There, because all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's cool hands.
It really just has given them more opportunities to score.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Parker drives in.
Oh!
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
Here's Hutchinson. What a play. Simply ran through one half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is such a pleasure here in the postseason to bring you the halftime show on 2K Sports. Alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, this is Ernie Johnson. Taking a look at this home squad. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Playoffs.
Stellar outing in this one for Baller. He's got 24 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Greg Monroe is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Plumlee in at the center filling out the middle. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Carter Williams with it. Now Chandler defending. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. Middleton for 3. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Chandler a screen. Here's Hutchinson. Fires from the wing. Uses the glass to drop it in. And that's 12 points for Cool Hands.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And the shot is good. Carter Williams has got his 2nd bucket tonight. An unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. They get it back. Here's Hutchinson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so it's Milwaukee now. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Hits the front of the rim and out. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Hutchinson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mr. Moves got 23.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity. And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. And before the huddle broke up, he mentioned playing active defense in transition, telling his guys to be very quick to get back when the ball changes hands. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We're on the clock. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And it's Middleton penetrating. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Look at what Middleton has done so far. 13 points. He's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Henson checked in for Milwaukee. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Hutchinson. Carter Williams covering. Chandler a screen. Pass to ball. Stolen by Henson. The dish to Carter Williams. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them. And sour.
Passes to Mr. Moves. Mayo brings the double team to the middle.